Hello Commanders, welcome back to the command table. I am Mathermar and we are on map 2 of the Ancient Road in our journey walkthrough. We're going to do the first half of map 2, battles 261 through 265 in this video. So if you like what you see here, please do like, subscribe, and if you want notifications when I drop new videos, be sure to hit that notification bell. And if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave those below. Let's dive right in. Map 261. Alright, we have 4 Faceless Knight units, we have 4 Wraiths, and we have a Death Knight. So, the Faceless Knights have kind of a medium to long range melee attack that penetrates through, which is causing me some concern for the Crystal Spires. So what I did is I placed them kind of in between and then put any units on the front line in such a way that the Faceless Knights would tack away from those Crystal Spires. The Ember Fiend is there to do some percentage-based damage, especially since we've got those Faceless Knights. It just goes a lot easier if you're doing percentage-based damage than trying to damage them down with normal damage. These 2 bomb bots here are to avoid the initial rush of things. This front line is going to be mostly cleared up, and then these 2 bomb bots are meant to get that Death Knight and knock her out. So there we go. That's how I had that planned out. Notice that most of the Wraiths and... oh wow, okay, so the first bomb of those 2 back bombs was able to get the Death Knight, and the other one was able to clean up the other group of Faceless Knights, so that worked even better than I recalled. Alright, moving on to 262. Okay, so we have a Spider's Nest, a Frost Wizard, 3 groups of Hammer Throwers, some Entangling Roots, 2 groups of Dire Wolves, and 2 Untamed Beasts. So the bomb bots I placed in such a way to where they should take out, if not fully take out, because I know that a direct hit may kill the level 9 Untamed Beast from a 7 bomb, but if not, it'll at least take out the bulk of the health on both of them and kill most of the Dire Wolves. Then everything else is going to run towards the back and kill itself on the Thorn Guards if there's anything left. Then I've got my Ember Fiend to do ranged damage on all of these things that are going to be kind of converging towards my Thorn Guards. The Assassins are going to take out the Spider's Nest and then come get that Frost Wizard. So I've got a Drummer and a Valkyrie to support my Thorn Guards, and here goes. So yeah, oh, the Untamed Beasts ran back and got their own Hammer Throwers. I forgot about that. So they're gaining some health back by killing their own units, but it's not going to matter here in a second when they meet up with the Thorn Guards. Yeah, so between the burn damage and the Thorn Guards, it does not take long for those beasts to go down. Alright, 263. Here we have 2 Death Knights, 2 Battle Drummers, and 6 groups of Warhounds. And my thought for this one was I would just not do any of the fancy Assassins or Risen Warriors from behind. We're just going to have them all run into this Draining Spirit and these Thorn Guards. I've got my Battle Drummer tagged onto my Crystal Spires, so the radius of the Battle Drummer still encompasses the Thorn Guards, but it does not make the Battle Drummer take damage from the Draining Spirit, and it keeps it a little further back and out of the fray. So that was the plan. I've even thrown in a Druid just because I had an extra army point and I didn't know what to spend it on. You'd probably throw in some archers or something like that if you don't have a Druid. Okay, so here goes. They're all rushing in. Looks like I've got 2 Draining Spirits up front there. And the Ember Fiend is doing a lot of the heavy lifting, and the Crystal Spires kind of hit whatever's closest and keep them off of everything else. Alright, 264. Okay, Sewer Lords. So here we've got a bunch of Plague Throwers in the back, 2 Devourers, and 2 Giant Toads. So since I've got the assassins in the back to resolve these plague throwers, I don't have to worry too much about ranged once we get going. What I did is I set the assassins to where they would start from the top and the bottom and work their way toward the middle, which would cause them to gravitate towards that third group, and I'm able to take out all three groups with my 2. Here I've got the paladin involved. Mine's level 6. Yours probably doesn't need to be level 6. I actually just have the paladin there to counter any shots that the plague throwers get off. So that'll neutralize any plague that lands on my units, and then the plague throwers should be dead in short order from the assassins. The giant toads are just going to lick themselves to death on my thorn guards, and the devourers should not be too terribly difficult to take down because they're going to beat themselves to death on those thorn guards that are not going to die because they've got a paladin and a drummer supporting them. So here goes the plague throwers. Okay, the bottom assassins gravitated towards the devourer, which isn't necessarily a big deal. But you can see the paladin and the drummer are doing a fantastic job of keeping everybody alive, hardly taking any damage at all. And there it goes. Okay, moving on to 265. Alright, we have an elven guard. 2 groups of archers, 2 druids, a monster hunter, 2 groups of eternal champions, and 3 units of shield bearers. So my thoughts here, I'm just going to eliminate the entire front line of shield bearers with my bomb bots, and then the eternal champions are going to hit these mine shrooms and start working for me. They're going to turn around and fight each other as well as the monster hunter. My assassins, in the meantime, will have killed everything in the back, including the druids. So I've put in the druid to support the thorn guards, but honestly I'm not even sure if these 2 units are even necessary. Let's go ahead and run it. Okay, there went the front line, and now the eternal champions are doing a great job of fighting my battles for me, and they all would have killed each other on the mine shrooms even if my thorn guards hadn't have even been in there. I feel they would have. So yeah, you probably don't even need the thorn guards. You could probably put some crystal spires or something to that effect in there. Okay, and that was it. That's the one we just did. Okay, so thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, be sure to answer those below, or ask those below. And check out thecommandtable.com, where we have tutorials, raid strats, and in the near future we will have merchandise and a comic strip. Thanks for watching. We'll have more content for you soon.